Chris, pour us some whiskey. What are we drinking here?
So this goes along with our current theme of countries that did poorly in World War II. Last time we did Bastille, which was a French whiskey. I don't know if everyone knows this about France, but they definitively lost World War II. They gave up. They
may have eventually been on the winning team, but they lost.
They lost. Japan lost, but they lost in overtime. Like, the war had been over for a little bit, and they were still going.
They lost by somebody saying, boom, there goes dynamite.
So this is the Japanese Yamazaki. It's made by Centauri Distillery, which I had when I was younger. Cheers.
Cheers to everybody.
It's tasty. It's a Yamazaki single malt whiskey, aged 12 years. It's a pretty neutral whiskey is how I would describe it.
Yeah, we couldn't afford the 18 or 25 year.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should afford that unless they had money to waste.
Are the Japanese known for making whiskey?
No, they're not actually. This is but the Centauri brand, which, so it says Yamazaki. I don't know what that means. Yama is mountain. Zaki is, I have no idea what Yamazaki means. But on the back, it's Centauri. Centauri is a big distillery, and it is making huge inroads in Asia because of the simple fact that it costs a lot of money to ship shit from Kentucky. You know, the Chinese don't really want to sit and drink that much Jim Beam, you know, so...
I think you're just full of shit.
Alright, Google the fucking Yama. Yama is mountain. I promise you that. I took 4 years of Japanese. I can tell you that I like pizza in Japanese.
Say we're in trouble now.
Kamarimashita ne.
Okay, so Chris is the expert on Japan. And I just want to point out that he is the least Asian out of all of us here. I mean, even Josh is
short. So, congratulations. So, it's a good whiskey. If we're going to go back to the whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Smell has a... Yeah, that's right. Whiskey review.
This, yeah.
It smells good. Well, it has a sweet smell to it.
Yeah, it's got nice caramel flavors.
Caramel, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. So, when I smell stuff, I just go, vanilla. And that's about it. And everyone accepts this as truth. Vanilla. When you guys taste alcohol, you got to keep in mind that just because...
I don't know, every fucking time.
Like, he does this, like, he just hangs out with people he doesn't know and he belches like that. Like, does he know that, like, an adult isn't supposed to do that?
Like,
should one of us tell him?
What are we talking about?
You can't belch anymore. When you're 60, you can fart randomly in public, but that's about it.
Do you guys want some
belching.
That would...
I do not. If I have to listen to you belching any louder.
Because next time it's going to be a fart.
How long have we been doing this for now?
From the last time or from now?
7.5 minutes. It's only been 7.5 minutes. You guys need to hold
7.5 minutes and before
7.5 minutes.
Yeah, but you didn't. You took 7.5 minutes, and then that's when you start belching.
I'm the one that has to edit this shit.
Yeah, that's true.
If it was, I'd just like publish it, print it, straight to press.
So, what do you think of this whiskey?
It actually gets worse with the ice, too.
Really? You don't like the ice in it?
I liked it to begin with.
It helps to settle it down. Like it was a pretty strong whiskey at the beginning. And I think it's kind of helped to settle down the flavor a little bit so that
it's I like the big flavors at the beginning of it, at the front end. Yeah.
You do like big stuff in your mouth.
Yeah, it's delicious. I like huge amounts of flavor.
Okay, let the record note that Chris just fell over.
Where are my feet? I can't find my feet.
I think we need to be a little drunker before we start doing
this,
because this material is terrible. I'm just going to throw away the first 8 minutes of 10.
But he won't. But I bet you, when we listen to this later after he does the editing, he'll keep his burp.
I'm going to do a promo. No, I have to do like a promo thing for this.
Random people in front of him just kind of sitting there. It's like, I just introduced this person and you burp in their face. Like, I don't know why he does it. And he just kind of like, bleh. Yeah, so I'm in graduate school for a master's in finance because I'm a high-class individual.
Do I do that?
Yeah, you do.
Why did I do that?
Well, you haven't done it since yesterday. You were at my place.
Come on.
So,
Okay,
American bourbons will be aged in a new oak barrel, and that will give them that darker color. Where this is probably a used barrel.
Kind of like Jameson. Jameson was...
Scotches generally used barrels. They use used bourbon barrels.
I learned that from... I don't want to say it because we could probably get sued. But yeah, those are used barrels.
Don't worry, I'll edit it out later if we're going to get sued.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Drew will listen to this crap.
Just say it. Were
Drew
you going to say Disney?
Well, no,
Because it has something to do with Disney because we will get sued. Don't say Disney.
Don't say Disney?
No, don't say Disney.
At all.
Not at all. Ever.
At all.
No,
Never say Disney.
We're going to get sued. God damn it.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh, shit.
What a wonderful phrase.
Great. All right, well, you get to pay the lawyers for this one then.
Hey, it's 11:11 p.m.
Do you make a wish at 11:11?
No. Not a girl.
My wish is that the two of you would stop being so stupid.
I wish for that too.
Edit that out.
Probably not.
That's not getting edited out.
He'd keep his own shit in there. That's the problem with him being an editor.
I'm the producer. Haven't you seen that movie?
No.
Me neither.
No.
What is it
So
about?
was that the Hitler one with Will Ferrell?
No. What? What?
I think that was a producer.
No.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
All right,
What?
now I'm looking that up.
Yeah, you need to look that up. Anyway.
So I'm convinced that they didn't char their barrels. If they're on new oak barrels.
So
Yeah,
what
well,
what
that's
actually
probably-
do you get out of charring a barrel?
That's how you get a lot of the smokiness. Depending on where your mixture is from. You can char your barrel. That's how bourbons do it because they get all their...
Fucking asshole.
The mic probably didn't even pick that up. Go on.
Well, the only one who would know that would be the editor. Or so-called producer.
I'm the producer.
Fucking asshole.
You're like the George Lucas of whiskeys. Except you didn't produce anything good when you were younger. I like it because it's topical. Because
Well,
I'm watching
was,
Star Wars right now. I mean, it's topical for me.
That's
no one
topical
else.
to us.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
J.J. Abrams is doing the new Star Wars.
Star Trek.
Yes,
Star
he's
Wars.
also
He's
doing...
doing it. Yeah, but he hasn't actually done them yet, so no one can say he's done them badly yet.
Right.
Well, I assume he'll do the first one great and then the second one terrible.
Yeah.
Or no, he'll just repeat everything from all the other ones.
Yeah, well, no one outside of Chicago should be listening to this.
No one should be listening to this.
Like,
Yeah,
no
I'm
one.
gonna go with him.
I
on
mean,
that
my
one.
wife isn't even going to listen to this, so
And
like,
we have to
it's
sit
gonna
there
be-
and con people into listening to this.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. How do we get people to listen to this?
Well,
Like, how do you get likes on
okay,
Facebook?
step A is it has to be good. which I
No,
think
it
will
does
work.
not have to be
Which
good.
I
Do you
think
know
we
how
have to
many
work.
people
no, I
watch
think
shit
no,
TV?
it really does. It doesn't. I'll agree with everybody. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be. You know what?
It has to be well
We need
promoted.
more shock value.
I like my women like I like my whiskey. 15 years old and mixed up with Coke.
I'm gonna have to edit so much of this. No, I'm definitely leaving in the part about Chris being a pedophile or whatever.
Okay, as long as I don't get the email for it.
No.
You know, if I get the email, I'm
Nobody
definitely
knows your
forwarding it.
email. Joshua yahoo.com.
Is a
Asshole.
pedophile. .edu. Hashtag suck my dick, Josh.
Do you think that maybe we should do this podcast on something other than whiskey? Because apparently only one of us knows anything about whiskey.
Well, do you know
Well, we
anything
just
about
add
anything
in a
else?
little bit here and there, and that's
No, wait. Do you guys actually know anything about anything else?
I know about cat videos on the internet.
You know, honestly,
No, you
like
Oh, I don't, actually.
I
You
thought
really don't.
okay. So the reason I started with I started a whiskey blog on Blogspot.
What? Oh, you want to...
Oh, he's gonna sit there. He's gonna advertise.
You want to
for
promote
himself.
your...
Go for it.
No.
Go ahead and promote it.
Come on.
This has become uninteresting. All right, so this is the Yamazaki single malt whiskey, aged 12 years, the oldest distillery in
tried.
Japan. Yamazaki distillery produced by Suntory.
Fuck you! I already said that.
That's what happens. The Koreans just try to copy the Western world.
Yeah, but we do it so much better than you.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do. What kind of phone do you have?
I have a.
What kind of phone do you have?
I have a voice like Benedict Cumberbatch.
He's done one good thing so far in his career. What have you done?
He was a dragon.
All right. So, what do you think of the whiskey? Do you give it a thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I would drink more of this.
I would drink this over the Bastille.
In fact, I'm gonna have to drink a lot of this when I edit this down.
Yeah, you will. Okay, we did a French whiskey and we did a Japanese whiskey. The next one should obviously be
Croatian. We're gonna do some serious editing to this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna untag myself. I can tell.
We're just gonna continuously. Alright, just like as soon as we realize that he untags, we're gonna have to tag him again.
Yeah.
You should tag or teabag.
I'm gonna teabag you guys and untag myself. Well, Josh and I have been gentlemanly scissoring for this entire interview.
You know, I wasn't going to say anything about that, but it's getting distracting.
I was wondering why this hasn't been very good, and you haven't had your...
That's because your balls have just been smacking into each other this entire time.
Are we done here?
Yes, please God, let this be over. That was pathetic.
You know, something special to pull out, numb from years of raw usage on your tongue.
Yeah.
I mean, podcasts are hard to do.